Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making a birthday card for my niece who is turning 2. I'm going to be using some stamp sets from the greeting farm and also the coordinating dies. The first set that I'm using today is called Be a Unicorn. This one was limited edition. I'm going to be using the little one here that is missing, and that is the little one with a bow, and then of course the coordinating die. And then the other set I'm using is the set called Magical Friends. And again, you can see this one has already been taken out, and that's the one I'm going to use. I think they look really cute together, side by side. So I picked ones that were facing each other for the card. I'm also going to use 2 more dies. This first one from Pink and Maine is called Scalloped Border dies, and I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to layer up with some white to make it look like the unicorns are standing on the clouds. And then from My Favorite Things, I'm going to use the largest border die here. This one is called the Stitched Rectangle Scallop Edge Frame. And I just really like the scallop with the little stitch on it. So let's get started. My card base will be these that you see all the time on my channel. This is from Michael's. You can get them on sale all the time, and they are the textured cards and envelopes. So again, just for the base. I'm also going to use my Mini Misty. I love this, especially when I have new stamps, because this little set of the mini unicorns is new. So just in case I don't get a perfect image stamped the first time, I can go back and stamp it in the same place. And because I want to use my Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers and they're water-based, I'm going to go ahead and use my Ranger Archival ink to stamp my images so that I don't get any running. And the white paper that you see in there is the Strathmore Bristol, and it's the smooth surface. I'm really liking this paper to go with these. They work really well together. So I went ahead and stamped this once. I actually got a perfect image for this one on the first try, but this one, there's just a little shadow around the hoof, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp that one again. And with the second impression, I got a perfect image. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my stamps using my Lawn Fawn stamp chamois. And I would really recommend this just because when you use baby wipes, which is what I used to use, I always got little fuzzies on my stamps, and now that I use this, my stamps are always perfectly clean, which is why I get really good images, and when I pair it with the Misty, I always get perfect ones. So next I just took a scrap of paper and then colored out some of my markers just to see what combos I liked for the ponies. So for the smaller pony, I decided on pinks for the hair and orange for the body and then yellow for the little bow. And then for the larger pony, I'm going to do a green body with purple hair. So there they are, all colored. The larger unicorn is done in the colors pale green, light violet, and violet. And the smaller unicorn, the Zig colors are pink, light pink, orange, bright yellow, and yellow. Now to do the unicorn horns, I wanted to have a little bit of shimmer to it, so I'm going to be using my Fine Tech Pearl Colors watercolor with my water brush. Now I am going to do a swatch video of this. It should be my next video up, and eventually I will link that down below. The color I'm using today is the Silver Pearl. Now I'm just going to leave that to dry, but you can see the sheen on it, and I also put a little bit right over top of the bow, and even though I didn't use gold, I just used the same color, it turned the yellow into a really pretty gold. So for the background of the card, I'm going to kind of match the 2 ponies. I'm going to just use a pale pink background to match the little one, and then I'm going to use my border die, this one here, to cut out this really pretty pattern from My Favorite Things paper. It's a really pretty green, and it's an older one, but I think you can still pick it up. It's called Itsy Bitsy Polka Dots, and it's the 6x6 pack. So I'm running this through my Cuttlebug, and here's the frame. I also used the same border die to cut out, actually I'm going to use the inside piece of white so that I can use this one to do some clouds. And there are the 2 cloud pieces. I did this one a little higher than the other so that I can set the ponies inside it. And now I'll go ahead and cut out the little ponies / unicorns. And now I'll start piecing it all together. So I like the placement, and what I'm going to do is stamp my greeting right down there on the bottom. I'm going to go with this one, the Always Be a Unicorn. I liked the Party Like a Pony, but technically they're not ponies, they're unicorns. So I'm going to go with that one from the Be a Unicorn set. So with the color Manatee from Lawn Fawn, it's just a nice soft gray. I went ahead and stamped the greeting using the Mini Misty. And to attach the border, I just used a bit of liquid glue, and this is just a Zig pen. And then I'm going to use my glue tape to put on the first layer of clouds. And for the second layer of clouds, I'm going to use some dimensional adhesive, but just along the bottom so that I can slot the unicorns in. And then with glue tape, I put the unicorns in the back. I like this one because it looks like it's stepping up over the cloud. And that is the finished card for today. I hope you enjoyed this card, and I hope you have a great day.